Now, before we get into this entertaining video, we would just like to remind you to like and subscribe.
Yes, please do like and subscribe.
Sunflowers!
Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you? Well, I hope you are doing absolutely
Expialidocious.
I feel as though, and I hope that you're doing wonderful on this Saturday. But nevertheless, we're going to do a reading. And as you know, I done already talked about these couples. Troubled souls couples. And you know, it is so hard to stay married in today and times. Marriage is hard for anyone, but it's certainly hard for today and times when our men and women are tempted on every hand.
Oh, yeah.
It is so much temptation, it's so much booty, so much crotch, so many testicles, just all over the place. Sex, drugs, party. It's everywhere. And you can't, and then medicinal highs, you can get anywhere. So it's hard to live in these days and times in the United States of these Americas. So anyway, so with that being said, for them to have been married as long as they have, how long they've been married and what are their signs? Okay. Kirk and Rasheeda, are they going to break up for real? Because that's what I want to know. Are they going to break up for real? I heard she filed a divorce, but that don't mean anything. Break up. Maybe they'll file a divorce and still live together. I want to know, are they going to break up? They can get a divorce, but are they going to break up? And why is it that Kirk can't be a do-right man? Why he can't just be a do-right? What's wrong with our black brothers that they can't be do-right men?
Yeah, that's true.
Carly B husband, Ray J. What's wrong with them cute dark-skinned brothers that just can't do right? Future. I mean, it's so many.
Yeah. All right, I have their signs and their ages.
Okay.
Kirk is, let me double check. Yep, 55.
What?
Yes.
He out there in those streets and he almost 60?
Yes.
Kirk, what you gonna do without Rasheeda? You look good though,
yeah,
bro.
They've been married since 1999.
Yeah, 99.
24 years.
20, wow. Jeez, Kirk, come on, man. Come on, man.
Yes. He's an Aquarius. Yes, and this is a doozy. Rasheeda's a Gemini. And she's 48. Yeah, 2 air signs.
We could see the problem.
You got that big stare that's all subtle in their ways, but they're always changing it up because that's just the way they want to do it.
You're going to be lost without, but she ain't going to find nothing like it. They've been together too long.
Right.
You did her wrong, Kirk. You keep cheating on her. You keep cheating. I don't even want to know. All I want to know, are they going to stay together? Are they going to get back together? This is not about if they're going to get a divorce, but we'll see. This is going to be Rasheeda.
Okay.
That's where you going? Okay, I'll put you there. This going to be Kirk.
Oh. Okay.
What you have to say about that, Missy?
Surprisingly, somehow Kirk is in his feminine energy.
And he's looking right at her, begging, pleading. This is going to be the last time. With all his emotion, head down and sorrowfulness, even though they may be saying, he wanted, she's got her victory relief saying, I'm done, and he's in regret. Even though he might say, because I've been hearing he been saying he want out, he don't want her. Okay. We hear you.
Loud and
clear. And it
clear.
seems like she really wants to go through with this.
Okay.
Do you see anything? Yep. On her side, she's out. She's done. She's tired. That's what the cards are saying. It's like she's gone. She's walking. She's on that infinity.
Mm-hmm.
She about to make a turn and go on the hell on out of here. And it's nothing. Kurt, I think Kurt is just angry and frustrated with himself. But Kurt did this. Kurt did this. So on his side is this. See, Kurt is stressed out. He's losing his family. And overall, Kurt is a family man. So he's losing his family. He still was messing with that girl that was a dancer. She came in to mess up their marriage, and she did a good job. And here's Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
The cards don't lie. Mm-hmm. He may say whatever he want to say. How I don't want Rasheeda. She could go. She could do this. She could blah, 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 blah. He could say whatever he want. But the cards say that that's not true. The cards say that he's really sorrowful. The cards saying he took her for granted. The cards said that he just got so cocky that he got into a habit. He couldn't break out. It wasn't that he didn't love Rasheeda at all. And I guarantee you the cards will show that he loved Rasheeda. He loves Rasheeda. It's just that he took her for granted, and he's been married and he's been with her too long.
Yes.
That he doesn't respect her. He just take her for granted. He loves her, but he takes her for granted. What do you mean? Because he's so used to her turning the other cheek. He's so used to her fussing and saying this and that and never do nothing. So here's after 24 years. Or 25 or however long they dated before then. Mm-hmm. He's been this way. He's addicted to being the way he is. And the only way she can get him to know I'm serious is to file for divorce, walk out his life, and never look back.
Sometimes that's what it takes.
That's what it takes. Unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately.
And men like him usually are the one who die with a bankrupt soul. Because they realize they'll never find another what they already had. And a lot of times because of the grief and the brokenness of it, it leaves them sickly.
Yes, especially him being an Aquarius. They can dwell on that.
Yeah, yeah. But see, he just felt he was addicted. But he didn't get help. Mm-hmm. He didn't say, look, I'm addicted. I'm a sex maniac. He could have got help. Mm-hmm. But he didn't. So this is the fruit of his labor.
Yes.
On their heads. Well, on her head, what she think about? Her leaving. Mm-hmm. Like she's done. On his head, what do you think about? Still, let's talk about it. Don't give up. Because there below him is the king.
Queen.
It's the queen, and over top of him is the king of wands. And what are they doing? He's thinking of ways to get her to change her mind. Below her is the wands. She's got a lot of fire. She's really thinking. He's touching her. Okay. He's moving her. She feels she's listening because I could see wands. Wand is about energy. Wand is about spark. One is the beginning of fire. One is ideas, sexual, it's not much emotion as it is action, wanting to do things, thinking about something, wanting to plan. It's like one part of her don't want to go. The child in her is still connected to him. It's the child in her that's hard to let go. Okay. Because he known her when she was in school. So it's the child in her that have a hard time. The woman in her understand this, but the child in her, it's like a part of him has been her everything. And let's see what he's saying. You know what? I can't make it up. Baby, go ahead and read it for him.
Yeah, it is the Four of Cups.
Under him, right?
Yes, the Four of Wands, I mean.
Under the Queen. He's real feminine. Uh-huh. He's really in his feminine energy. He's liquefied. Go ahead, baby.
He's trying to get that dream family home, doesn't want to let it go, what he's accustomed to, used to. He's like, Baby, come back. Let's work it out.
Come on, I won't do it again. I swear this time I mean it. I'll get help, baby. Oh, baby, I'll get help. I tell you, I see a psychiatrist, one of them psychiatrists, whatever. I'll see it, baby. If you want me to get a vasectomy, I'll do it. Whatever you want. Don't leave me, baby. Don't leave me, baby. Don't give me just one more chance. I was a fool. And now that's where he's at.
Yeah.
That's where he's at, behind the closed walls at night.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I'm not even looking at you because I'm sick of you. It's like you can see her head. He's facing her.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you can see she's like this. She's looking, but she's like tilted to the side, like, Ninja, please.
Yes.
Get on out of here. Get on out of here. I'm on my victory. You done took me for granted. You ain't think I would do it. Oh, she's showing her pants now. Oh, she's showing her camel toe. What? She's showing it now. She done pulled them suckers up. She pulling her camel toe. She's like, I told you one day I was going to get the nerve. One day I told you one day I was going to get the step in. I told you. And now she's all motivated. She feeling herself. She got her camel toe. She got her hands with her touch back. She got her grill bug. Know how they mug it? No. I don't know. But anyway, and she's ready, and it's real. Because now she did papers. Now this is not nothing he's used to. Now this is like, okay, she's gone way further than what I ever think that she would go. Now it's real, because that's how much he took her for granted. And now it's real. And now it's like, okay, I want us to get back what we had. Please don't throw it away. Please, you're going to regret it. Now it's just too late. But is it?
I don't know.
Let's see what the winds say.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's see what the winds say. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Says she cracking a little.
What you seeing?
Well, first off, I see if you could just hold up the cards for me, the Seven of Wands. On the side of Rasheeda, just quickly overview, quick glimpse. Looks like she's trying to defend him off, or maybe not try to accept him as much, rejecting all of his chances.
His charm.
Yes, all of his charm. And then you can pick up the Four of Swords. This was just quick rapid fire that I just got a quick overview.
This is coming in.
Yes, and this is on his side of Kirk, and this just symbolizes that he is taking a sabbatical, which just happens to be right underneath the Nine of Swords, which is above the Nine of Swords, talking about how the fact that he is taking the time out to really think, gather his thoughts, and figure out how he's going to approach Rasheeda. And then if you could just put down and pick up the Queen of Swords. Rasheeda herself and her feminine energy is now coming to the idea of just being like, okay, let's talk. And then here he is, if you pick up the Lovers, coming to her now that she has beckoned him. He's just like, I love you, baby. And it's all that, just sharing his love.
Baby.
So let's see if he can really put the charm and if she's really ready to open in here and receive.
I couldn't have said it any better. But this is my spin.
Okay.
What I see here is what's coming from his past to his future, to his present. What I do see is that Rasheeda is really contemplating. Should I let it go or should I leave? Because he's talking to her. He act like to the world like he don't care. But he care about his family because being a family man is all he know.
True.
Rasheeda is his prize. She is and he is where they are because of each other. He's just in a habit. He have an addictive nature. He's just used to doing what he wants and getting away with it. It has nothing to do with love. It just has something to do with immaturity and taking someone for granted. And even though he knew that it was getting hot, it wasn't hot enough. Sometimes you do things even though you know you're going to decapitate yourself. Why? It's just the human nature.
Yeah.
Even though you know if I do it, it's going to cost me everything. It's like a gambler. Just one more time. Maybe this time she won't. And you're going to crap out sometimes. And now she's on move, but he's breaking her. He's breaking her because he's gotten her think, aren't we worth fighting for?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Is it worth throwing it away? I got addicted nature, whatever it takes. This is where he's at. However, on the outside, you may hear some stuff. Oh, he don't want to, he don't care. That's a lie. That ain't even the personality of an Aquarian.
That's true.
Aquarius is one of the highest peaks of heaven. So they feel.
Mm-hmm.
They real sensitive. And when it come down to spiritual things, they think about stuff like that. They don't have no choices in their nature. Mm-hmm. It's where their planet is. What's their planet?
Their planet is Uranus.
It's just where it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the high heavens, closer to the gods, the secret things, the dark places. And Aquarius is able to maneuver in these places because of the fact that they are air and, metal and sharp and able to cut and maneuver through these things.
Yes.
So no, he feels. And he's asking her out of passion, out of fire, out of, is this what you want? Like, I know I can't stop you and I know you have every right to do it. But don't do this. And she's like, I can't take it no more. Mm-hmm. I've been crying. I'm tired. I've had enough. I've done all. I've given all. And if I go back, I know I'm just going back to the same thing. I know you're just saying it because you can't help yourself. You're a liar and a cheater. And the truth not in you, Kirk. And I'm tired. I'm wasting my life on something that's some BS and you know it. She don't love him. She love him, but she don't believe in him no more. The trust has been absolutely broken. And when a man lose a woman trust, you might as well let her go. Because it's going to be hell for you to win it back.
That's true.
Because now you done pushed her to the point where she walked out the door. The moment she signed the papers, I don't care if she's still sleeping in the master bedroom. The moment she went and filed those papers, she walked out the door on you.
That's true.
She could talk about it all day. But the moment she went and filed, she had about enough of you. Mm-hmm. She said, I better be on my own. And when I see it coming in, and I do, and I see that he's working her, he's trying, but she's strong, she's willing to talk. At least he's got her there. Mm-hmm. They love each other. It is so true, though. Yes, she is right. They do love each other, but he's a liar and a cheater. Why? Because he's a hustler. He has a hustler mentality. He's a player. He's a womanizer. He's been doing it so long. It's addictive. He don't know how to let it go. He's lost as a man of who I am if I'm not out there, Kurt, if I'm not visiting look, to show you, he met this girl at a strip bar. So that lets you know his world ain't big. But men like that, I don't even know how to express it. And what happens is it takes for Rasheeda to get up and say enough is enough. But this is where if Rasheeda really want to change Kurt, she got to really walk out and not look back. And can Rasheeda do that? Because over here, Kurt is being patient. He's trying to do everything. And there is still love. And it's hard to walk out on something that you still love. She still love him. Mm-hmm. You see here, the house, she loved what they had, what they built, what they created together. She loved it. That was victorious. Mm-hmm. She made it. And now she's got to let that life go, a life that she'll never have again. It's hard. So she's tempted and he knows it. And he messed up and he knows I messed up royally. And he knew it all the time. He knew it 5 years ago. But he kept playing dice though.
Mm-hmm.
That roulette game. I can crap out, but he crapped out. He knew he was gonna crap out. And what, the baby is 5 years old, 6 years old, and he finally crapped out. Because he's all up in her face, still messing with this girl. And knowing this girl saying she wanted to break up your marriage. And she succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
So, at the end, will they get back together? They might. Well, it seems like Rasheeda feels as though you gave more to the outside world, to those other hoes than her. Not me calling them hoes. You gave more care to them. And I see here it's upside down. And I hear, I was your best friend. And you took me for granted. You took me for granted. And now I'm not your friend. I don't like you no more. Now you have caused me to put me to the point, the unthinkable. I don't like you no more. I love you, but I don't like you. I don't trust you. I don't like you. I don't trust you no more. You was my best friend. And upside down, there was a time I told you I didn't know what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I would say, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I'm a shadow of a man. I did this, but he's like, please give me another chance. I know what I want. I know. I didn't know what I want. I didn't know what I want. I wanted everything. I was just being immature, because that's what that card means. But upside down, it would have to mean the opposite. Now I know. Now that I had to be knocked on my butt, now that I had to be losing everything that means the world to me, you, my family, that I worked so hard, now I see it. Please don't leave me. And for love's sake, will he stay? Will she stay? Last card.
Yes. I hope he stays after all that pleading and begging.
No, not him. Will she stay? Give him another chance. I think she's gone, but it's going to be work. It's going to be work. It's not going to be easy this time, because here I see an 8, work. Here I see a 7, work. So she means that it ain't going to easy. Money ain't going to do it this time. It's like you're going to really have to put it out there this time.
Okay.
And that's what I see in this read. Did you like that?
Mm-hmm, yeah, I did.
Well, that's my reading on Rasheeda and Kirk from Love and Hip Hop. That is so sad. I wish them nothing. I hope they figure it out. I hate to see families break up. I wish them the best. Find your way back to love. And Kirk, please stop cheating. Please. And that's my read. Hey, if you got this far in this video and you happen to enjoy it, thumb us up. And if you haven't subscribed, please, it does us so much if you subscribe. It's all for free. Nothing. Just hit a button, boop, and it's done. And we're ever so grateful. And with that, we thank you for joining us on another one of our videos.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed this reading on